जगमग करती एक ज्योति परम धाम से आई। जगमग करती एक ज्योति परम धाम से आई। धरती पर आकर उसने, धरती पर आकर उसने हर एक ज्योति जगाई। जगमग करती एक ज्योति परम धाम से आई। घोर अंधेरे को उसने सवेरे में बदल डाला। बुझाई प्यास हर मन की अमृत दे के निराला। घोर अंधेरे को उसने सवेरे में बदल डाला। बुझाई प्यास हर मन की अमृत दे के निराला। हर पुकारती रूहों ने जीने की राह है पाई। जगमग करती एक ज्योति परम धाम से आई। संगम युग में आकर उसने सबको हमसे दूर किया। भस्म किया विकारों को ज्ञान से भरपूर किया। संगम युग में आकर उसने सबको हमसे दूर किया। भस्म किया विकारों को ज्ञान से भरपूर किया। डूबी नाव निकाल नरक से सतयुग में पहुंचाई। जगमग करती एक ज्योति परम धाम से आई। स्वर्णिम युग आया धरा पे, जन जन ने किया श्रृंगार। महक उठा गुणों का गुलशन, चारों ओर छाई बहार। स्वर्णिम युग आया धरा पे, जन जन ने किया श्रृंगार। महक उठा गुणों का गुलशन, चारों ओर छाई बहार। परिस्थान की परियों ने शिव की झलक दिखाई। जगमग करती एक ज्योति परम धाम से आई। धरती पर आकर उसने, धरती पर आकर उसने हर एक ज्योति जगाई। जगमग करती एक ज्योति परम धाम से आई।
Shanti, you all are most welcome, and welcome. So, today's our lesson is time cycle, which we have left yesterday. We will carry on. So, yesterday we have seen about golden age. Today we will go ahead. Now we have reached on the second part of swastik or time cycle. It is called silver age, which is this part showing. So, what is silver age? In silver age, the hand of swastik came down. It is on right side but came down. So why it is happened? Because time has passed. The deities who landed in golden age are not doing more good or new income of karma, but they are using which is existing to them. So what happens if we use anything? Whatever we use, it always decrease. Samely, the deities who was 100% perfect, they used their powers. So slowly, that perfection got decreasing. What happens in terms of accountancy, we all know, whenever we use anything, the depreciation comes on it. So samely, the art or the degree also started decreasing from deities. Now, this is the silver age. In it, silver age, which is called in Hindi Treta Yug. So Treta means trutiyon wala yug. Trutiyon wala yug means truti, means weaknesses has started to come in deity's life. That is why it is called Treta Yug, or we can say silver age. So silver age is called a age of 14 degree, or we can say 14 arts. Like golden age was full with 16 arts or 16 degrees, or we can say 16 degrees is a perfection of 100% perfection. So now the deities became 14 degree full. So many people say, why silver age called as 14 degree? So according to law of, we can say, according to law of world or cosmic, perfection is perfection, but any perfect thing can't be more perfect, and the perfections stays not forever till last. Samely, many people says, why silver age, why deities got less 2 degree, less by 2 degree, or why deities became 14 degree full. Even in golden age, they have done very good deeds or very good karmas. So what we can say, because everything which is new becomes old. It is a law of world. So change is a continuous process in the life. Samely, we will give one example. If there is a full moon, so the lightness of full moon is very good, or brightness. But after 2 days of full moon, degree of moon do not decrease more. It decreases 2 or 3%, or we can say whatever decreases, but the brightness has no more difference. Samely, the deities who was 100% pure and 100% perfect, who started using their powers, so slowly it also decreased. So, if new moon, in Hindi it's Amavasya, but if new moon comes, then after some times full moon also comes, and after full moon again their degree or arts start decreasing. So it is a law for everyone. Which is new will become old, which is perfect will be imperfect slowly. Now we will see who was ruler or who done kingdom in Silver Age, or we can say in Moon Dynasty. So Shri Ram and Shri Sita was ruler in Silver Age or Moon Dynasty. How did we know that? How? So we all know that ancestors of Shri Ram were from Sun Dynasty. They were used to put a spot mark of U shape and inside sun. They were used to put a spot mark here, and they were from Sun Dynasty, but from when Sri Ram came, Moon Dynasty started, Silver Age started. So, what prefix used before the name of Sri Ram? Sorry, after the name of Sri Ram, so it is called Shri Ramchandra. So Chandra means, we can say, Moon Dynasty. So it is a Moon Dynasty. Chandravanshi means Moon Dynasty. So his name is Ramchandra, Shri Ramchandra, or Shri Ram. If we translate, it is moon, but it's not looking good. So we are saying Shri Ramchandra. So Shri Ram and Shri Sita were ruler in the Silver Age. I don't know you are aware about Mahatma Gandhi or not. Mahatma Gandhi was in politics, who has given freedom to India from Britishers or from foreigners. So he is very famous in India as a Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma means great soul, Gandhi, and he is called father of world. Not father of world, but father of India. Bapuji means father. So Mahatma Gandhi has dreamed to reach till Silver Age, or we can say Ram Rajya, Ram, kingdom of Ram. He wanted to reach there. So his dream couldn't be completed by him, but the godfather Shiv, who is called as Ram as well, he is now establishing Ram Rajya. Ram Rajya means not only Silver Age, but Ram Rajya is a part. Sorry, Ram Rajya means Golden Age plus Silver Age, means both together is called Heaven or Ram Rajya. So now we will go further. Gradually, what happened in Silver Age? In Silver Age, gradually declined the art or degree of deities. So in Golden Age, there was 100% perfection. But in the starting of Silver Age, it remained 75% perfection. And In the end of Silver Age, it remained only 50% perfection. So it is called Silver Age. You can see its video without voice. This is a Silver Age. So there is no less happiness, there is no less prosperity, same as Golden Age, but only the art or the degree of deities has decreased. So this part is Silver Age. Its duration also 1250 years. Now we will go ahead. Now the third part of swastik or time cycle is called Copper Age. You can see the position, which is the position. We will discuss it in some time, but just see. So the hand of swastik went on other side, from right to left side. And this was the position of blessing, but what is the position? So we will discuss it in some time. Dwapar Yug. In Hindi, it's called Do Puron ka Aram, Dwapar Yug. So Do Pur means two phases have started. Unrighteousness and righteousness. Both started going together. So deities have very good traits inside. So they have also righteousness as in life. But it is their art or their degrees are degrading. So it is a time of degradation. So unrighteousness started in their life. So that is why it is called Dwapar Yug, or we can say Copper Age. Right? Now we will see Dwapar Yug. In Hindi, it is called Dvaitata ka Raj, means a kingdom of duality. So from Copper Age, duality has started in their life. Earlier in Golden and Silver Age, there was unity, there was unduality, kingdom of unduality. But now jealousy, feeling of duality has started from Copper Age. Now in Copper Age, time period of sorrow has came, and we have started this cycle. This time cycle is our time cycle. We have played a part during this time cycle. So in Copper Age, we have started to recall God or remember God, and we have started to asking from God. That's why I said the position. You see the position of swastik. In Golden Age, the swastik position was like this, like blessing. And in Copper Age, the hand of swastik is like this. This is the position of asking or begging. So we have started asking from God. So what we have started? First of all, we got very sad and unhappy, or we can say we got a lot of sorrow from Copper Age because the deities started to go on way of lust or vice. So they got unhappy, happiness and peace has disappeared, and peacelessness and sadness started coming in their life, and they started devotion and asked God. That is why Kabirji said, everyone remembers God in sorrow. No one remembers God in happiness. If everyone remembers God in happiness, then there will be no sorrow in their life. But it is a drama, it is a play of happiness and sorrow. So sorrow must become in life. So we will see some Hindi and we know it's English. Who came in golden and silver age, called Bhagwan and Bhagavatiya, means God and goddesses. If we separate the word Bhagavan, so it is called Bhag plus Swan. Bhag means Bhagya means fortune. And one. So the souls who got very good fortune from fortune teller, from God. So they couldn't be unhappy in during heaven or we can say in golden age and silver age. They came on this earth by getting blessings of God, so they can never be unhappy. But in copper age, that deities forget themselves that we were deity. They started to call themselves as human. They forgot that their souls or energy, they started to tell themselves as body. So they started to ask to a God, give peace, give happiness, give wisdom, give salvation, everything. So now, can God come on this earth? No, because it's not time to come now. So now we will see, many people say our ancestors were monkey. So I ask you, our ancestors were monkey or deity? So now we will see one example, that if we buy a cloth and we keep it for 10 years without using, so what will become? What will happen? The new cloth will become old cloth. Even we do not use it. Or we buy a new house. If we close it for 10 years, will it become new? Or will it become old? It will become old, definitely. So everything moves from organized to disorganized. Everything moves from civilized to uncivilized. Everything becomes old from new. This is the law of world. So now we will see, according to that, our ancestors were deity or monkey. So there was a theory of Darwin which we were used to study in schools. But now modern science have proved Darwin's theory as a wrong. So this copper age we have started devotion is called copper age. Now you can see a small video without voice. This is a copper age. So its duration of copper age is also 1250 years. Now we will see one incident of monkeys. There were three monkeys who was discussing among themselves. One said that man said monkeys are ancestors of human. Second monkey said, this man got promotion. Third monkey says, I do not accept the humans as our generation because the man got so uncivilized that they are thirsty of murder other humans. So this is a one type of joke between monkeys. But according to God, our ancestors was deity, but not a monkey. Now, the copper age, we got very sad and remember God. Now, God sent messengers, or we can say founder of religions on this earth, because we have started remember God by becoming very sad. But he is the father of souls, ourself. So he is the father of us, or we can say souls. So any father can see sorrow or sadness of their children? No. Samely, God also can't see, and his time has not came to land on earth, because he has given us promise that I will come when a time of too much degradation of righteousness or religion. So he can't come. So he sent founder of religions. So in Copper Age, Abraham, Buddha, and Christ, these three father of religions has came on this earth. First of all, Abraham came. He went on side of Middle East. And what he did? He saw life of humans. There is no rules. There is no laws to live a life. So he started giving a knowledge of laws to govern human life, and he write laws to govern human life in their book of religion or holy book. So he didn't give the knowledge of God or soul, but people didn't accept his teaching, and the world continues to go in downstage. Now, Mahatma Buddha came and he went to east side. He also didn't give the knowledge of soul or soul and supreme soul. What he did, he saw the life of humans. He saw there is lot of corruption in karma or deeds. So he started to giving the knowledge that karma or actions are religion. So why Japanese people believe work as worship? Because Mahatma Buddha has given that knowledge there. Now, what Mahatma Buddha saw, he saw there is no mercy in humans, not a mercy of living beings or creatures. So he started to giving the knowledge that mercy is religion. The third thing he saw in life of human beings, which was there was, we can say what, uh, just a second, I recall. Non-violence. So he saw violence in the life of human beings. Then he gave the knowledge that non-violence is great religion. So where the preaching started, where Mahatma Buddha's preaching started, there was more corruption. Why? Because the Mahatma Buddha given that knowledge by seeing the future. If corruption will continue increasing, then what will be happen in coming years? But the people of that country couldn't understand the teachings of him and said, what is it? It's not possible to be. So that's why, where is more corruption? In Japan, in Indonesia, in China. India is fourth number in corruption. And where is more corruption in India? It is in Bihar. Bihar is a state of India. Sorry, Bihar is a city in India. And Gaya is also a place in Bihar where Mahatma Buddha got the knowledge. So that Bihar is number one in India for corruption. Now we will see what happened then. Now Christ has come to the world. He went west side. So he also didn't give knowledge of God or soul. He didn't say himself as God, but he said, God is light, I'm son of God. And he started giving, teaching. But before teaching, what he saw in life of humans, he saw they lie too much, white lies, and talk in Polish form. So no one can understand that this is a lie. So he's starting giving the knowledge that truth is God. Now what he's seen, another thing, he saw there is lot of hatred in humans. Hatred in humans for other humans. So he started giving the knowledge that love is God. You people love to each other. But when Christ's teaching was preached, there was more hatred and fighting. Why? Because the Christ also was seeing upcoming time. What will happen if the hatred will continue increasing? But the people of there couldn't understand his teachings, and they have lots of hatred. They have climbed Christ on cross. When can person climb up a living person on cross? When there is too much hatred. So it was not excess of hatred, it was excess. So that hatred continues increasing. So who has sowed a seeds for quarrel between India and Pakistan? That Britishers, wherever the Britishers have reached, quarrel continues to started there forever. So now we will see. Now we have reached on part of sorry, this is a fourth part. So the fourth part of the swastik or cycle is called Iron Age. This part. So what is Iron Age? Just a second. So first of all, we will see the hand of swastik go upwards like this type of symbol. So go upwards and on left side. Why it happened? This is a climax of unrighteousness. We will see one example. If the child do lot of, we can say if child do lot of, I don't know what is said, but if do very bad and we scold him or her, if we do not understand, then what we do? We take our hand to beat him. When the hand comes this side, when he do too much bad. So the Iron Age is a climax of unrighteousness. And Iron Age is called Age of Quarrel and Fighting and Unrighteousness. Now, in Iron Age, defame of religion started and unrighteousness increased. So, God have arrived on this earth to destroy unrighteousness and to establish heaven or golden age instead of iron age. He have arrived, or we can say incarnated. So now God has come when there is too much unrighteousness, because he had promised us. So it is called when there is too much, then there is end. So this end is not for forever. It brings a new thing. So it brings a beginning or new era or new age or golden age. So some people says that iron age is a child, but God says that iron age is not a child, but remained little. So many people say Iron Age is walking on basis of knees like a child. But it is not like that. Why? Because we will see many people say the age of Iron Age or duration of Iron Age is still 4,32,000. So we will see is it true or not. If the childhood of Iron Age is lot of sinful, it's in childhood, then what will be in old age of Iron Age? So we will see is this world looks like it will maintain till 4,32,000. First of all, leave 4 lakh. Second, leave 32,000. But still, if the world looks that it can maintain 32 years more, no. Why? Because we can see or we have heard about greenhouse effect. What is greenhouse effect? That the sun, and this is here earth, between sun and earth there is a layer of ozone which heals us from direct sunlight of sun. So we have heard there is a hole coming in ozone layer. So from, if you analysis before 25 years, there was no much heat in India. Nowadays, heat is increasing from years and years. Or maybe you have observed in South Africa, I don't know what is their condition. But the heat coming more and more. The cold also coming more and more. Also sometimes rain come more than need, sometimes do not come as per need. So we hear in newspapers that lot of people died because of it. Lot of people dies because of cold because they have no enough woolen clothes. So if direct sunlight comes on earth, then this earth will burn. Or the hill station means that type of hill station when there no people lives. But the ice of that places will start melting down. Then the world will become water and water. And one more thing, explosion of population is also increasing day by day. So we will we assume something that if population doubles in some years, in 15 years, so we will see an example. There was a 600 crores population in November 2011. So it must be 1200 crore in November 2026. But if it doubles or it will be 1200 crores, then the people of or the human beings of the world will get everything? No, not possible, because the resources are going or getting finished or going completed. If we see a whole human being on this world are getting proper food, no, We are getting, so thankful to God, but everyone is getting? No. So the sources of food is about to finishing, or not the grains are growing as per need of population. So now petrol, diesel, or are going to be finished. And I recall one advertisement in TV. I think it is before 10 or 15 years. I don't see now television, but before 10-15 years I have seen it. That one person was going on road, and when he reached on signal on a red light, the other person told him, please switch off your engine. He said, why? He said, please switch on and save fuel, because if you will not save, so your upcoming generation or children or children's children will not be able to get that petrol and diesel if you will not save. So all resources are about to finish. So the world will not be able to run for more 32 years. Not possible. So now we will see by this example that Iron Age is remained very little. So we will see some signs of Iron Age according to scriptures. Before that, if you have here the song of Pradeep ji, it is said in that, see the God, what the condition of your world has become. Humans have changed lot of. So now there are lot of signs in scriptures about Iron Age, but we will discuss one. When we should understand that Iron Age has came, so by this example we can understand, if the well of water, one well of water filled in 4 well, but, or we can say 4 well of water can filled in 1 well, but the 1 well water will not be filled in 4 wells. So when some people will say, why it is not, it should be filled now. But no, this is not a matter of material, or we can say non-living well. It is a matter of living well. Well means well which is made for water. But in the end of Iron Age, it will not be filled. So, a parents, a one well, he have whatever, he give the education to their children, settle them in life, will start business for their life. What water inside them, they will give that to their children. But when in old age, if one well means one parents are about to absorb or filled with their child, can children accept them? No, they will make turn. 3 months on this children's home, 3 months another son, 3 months another son. If it will not happen, then they will say, separate parents, keep father with you, I will keep mother with me. They will separate father and mother. If it will not work, then they will say, keep parents on old aged home. So is it not sign of Iron Age access? So will can we or are we able to see more access of the Iron Age? No. Now the Iron Age is a age of impurity. Now you can see a video of Iron Age without voice. So this black is Iron Age. Its duration is 1250 years. Now we will see one more sign of Iron Age, excess of Iron Age. That is how Mother Teresa became mother. So once Sister Teresa was walking on the road of Calcutta with four sisters and heard the voice of crying and pain. When she saw here and there, she couldn't find from where his voice coming. But when she followed voice, then she reached the place where there was dustbin kept. So the voice was coming from dustbin. One old man was crying in pain. His son put him in dustbin because he had leprosy. At night, he put him in dustbin. The rats had ate or have eaten half body of the old man, and still he was not getting death. That's why he was crying in pain. You can understand half of his body was eaten by rats, so poison must be sprayed in his body, but still he couldn't get a death. That's why he was crying. So Mother Teresa or Sister Teresa saw that, and the thought came in his heart, the son who put his father in dustbin, how the son was. So she brought the old man with herself at her home and cleaned his injury, and I don't know the word in English, but cleaned his injury and put some, we can say, balm. Then the old man couldn't live more, just he lived one day because poison was sprayed in his body. But while dying, he said that in my life, I have never I have seen sorrow in my life. I have never seen rays of happiness. But today, I am dying at happy hands. So this was a excess of Iron Age. Are we able to see more than that? No. Because when I narrate this, inside I feel also pain. So many people ask us that the God has given you a very good knowledge, but did he not tell the time and date of destruction? So what we will say? God is benefactor to everyone. He does very good karma. He does everything for goodness. So he didn't tell about time and death of destruction. So we see example, if anyone is told that after 24 hours you will get die, told time and death everything. So what will happen? If he would say it that remember God as much as you can. Will he be able to remember God? No. So someone will say, do charity as much as you can. Will he able to do a charity? No. Because he will get sad, he will become unhappy. He can't remember God and can't do charity. Because he has no faith on God, he will think, if I will not die, then how I will survive? So he can't do charity. He will become time conscious only. He will see every second is past, how much time left for me. So he can't do anything. That's why God didn't say the time and date for destruction. But in transformation of age or world has left very little time. How can we know that? Because if God have said before 84 years, because God have incarnated on this earth before 84 years. So if he would say it, that 84 years the earth will run, what will happen? Our dadis, who is called grandmothers, but they are virgin. So that grandmothers would be surrendered? No. So from starting, God had started to say that very less time is remaining. You will not able to see next Diwali. Diwali, I don't know you know or not. Diwali is a festival of lamps. So he started saying from starting that you will not able to see next Diwali. But now in transformation of world or age, there is in really little time remained. How? So we will show you by screen. This is a cycle of 5,000 years. So this is a time. This time is 100 years, but it is in middle, so it is 50 years. But now it is completed by 84 years from 100. So from 5,000 years, 100 is this confluence age. So 84 have already finished. So there is no more time of 100 years again. So there is very less time for us for transformation. So now this is the time of transformation of swastik or time cycle, which is called confluence age. Confluence age. So what is confluence age? Confluence age means, in Hindi it's Sangam Yug. Sangam means meeting of God and soul. It is a time of meeting of soul and supreme soul. Or we can say middle time between iron and golden age. So in confluence age, God asked a cooperation. What cooperation God asks? God says, transform yourself. That cooperation God asks. If God asks cooperation, will anyone deny? Is it possible? But yes, it's possible because the founders of religions also have said and also teached some teachings, but the people accepted it? No, all couldn't accept it. Samely, the God is also asking cooperation. So many people are not able to accept it. So, message of God is be holy means pure and be yogi means to connect with God. So, many people say, okay, leave it. I will say another thing. So, Brahma Kumaris give a message of God to human beings that to be holy and be yogi. But it's not compulsory. Brahma Kumaris do not make it compulsory because it is your choice. Because the indication of time is also to be a pure. In Corona, you have seen it was said to keep a distance of 2 feet minimum. So to keep a distance means purity. So we are seeing lot of diseases are increasing in world like AIDS. People use any preventive measures. But the doctor, what the doctor said, a patients have to follow that. Otherwise, the disease spreads from humans to humans. So the AIDS demands purity. Samely, lot of disease ask us to remain pure. So this is also indication of time as well as God. So God want my children can be ready on time or before time. If we will not accept the time, time has power to kill us or destroy us or make us to accept it. But if we accept according to time, then the benefit will be go in account of time, not in account of ourselves. So better we accept before time and change ourselves or transform ourselves. Now, God's descent on earth for the world transformation. So this is called beneficial Purushottam, means the God make a man into a great man. So this is a confluence age where God makes us deity. Now we will see one more thing. Just a second. So the purity is the tool to get the help of God. Sorry, the purity is the tool of our self protection. So we will see lot of incidents which come in newspaper about luster or anger persons. Do we like by listening it? No. So will that incident will continue increasing or will be less? No, it will not be less. Till Iron Age, it will come increasing. So any people not able to protect others, if they want to protect, they will be a victim of anger and they will be finished. So, our own purity is the tool of our self-protection. Now we will see one example and we will finish this lesson. We will continue this tomorrow. So, in scriptures, there was Draupadi. She had 5 husbands. Everyone was brave and powerful. But anyone protected her? No. She called Sri Krishna. So there is no one Draupadi in this world. There are a lot of Draupadis in this world. So no any human being is able to protect anyone. Our own purity or our power of purity is the tool of our self-protection. So now we are full stop here, making a full stop here. Now I unmute you. So anyone have any question or doubt? Yes, no one have? Session is clear? Yes or no? Just raise your hand or write in chat box. Okay, brother, you will do a commentary or sorry, you will do a meditation with commentary. Okay, so we start. Thank you. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Just sit in straight and relaxed position. Keep your eyes open. Take a deep breath. As I become aware of myself, the being of light, I step beyond my costume, beyond the stage of this physical world. I see how I, the soul, traveled through the ages. I am the actor, the player of the drama. Who has come through so many scenes. So many episodes. From the great golden kingdom of the sun, with its glorious beauty and perfect harmony, through the kingdom of the moon, to the copper age, where all cried out, searched for truth, for light, through to the darkness of the Iron Age. And in my moments of respiration, the Supreme Father intervened, and now I find myself in front of the Supreme, a being of light. I stand on the confluence, the edge between the old and the new, and I bathe in the light of God. I'm transformed. My unoriginal role is experienced quite clearly. I was pure. Now, in this consciousness, I become pure once again. It was I who was the embodiment of love. I forgot myself and developed hatred. But now I know who I am, a deity soul with love for my entire family of all humanity. I become the
embodiment of love, the instrument to spread love into the world. In this awareness, I prepare my role for the new age, which is about to begin. Slowly come to forehead. In this physical world, now I'm applying this purity, peace, love, and happiness in my actions and into the world. Thank you, Baba. Om Shanti.